So I'm excited for him, his teammates, his family. Obviously, it speaks to longevity, consistency, and he's just going to add to his lore in not only Dodger but baseball.
I know last time we talked about
It does. I think that it's hard to ignore, obviously, things lining up that he has an opportunity to do this at home in front of home fans. I think we're all excited, but it's one of those things that we all know it's there, but no one's talking about. They do. No, they're special everywhere, but I think that for a fan base that's followed him his entire career, and so ultimately reach this milestone at home to get that potential ovation and that moment, and to share that with the home fans certainly makes me I do. I think that he is he's arguably the best pitcher of our generation. Obviously, the game has kind of evolved over the last, call it, 10 years. So when you look at the greats in whatever era, he would be up there with all of them. He's up there with all of them. So however the game is managed, played, expectation, whatever, any way you want to look at it, I believe that he would be up there with all the greats and all those statistics. Absolutely, and I think that it's that's why it's kind of your guys' jobs to figure out players in their own eras and kind of have those discussions. It just makes it more difficult to talk about players in different generations or eras. That's what makes baseball great, but no one can argue that he's not one of the greatest.
What about him? What's the one thing about him that spells?
I think probably the thing that spells his or defines his greatness is his. I think it's his, and I know it's not as important these days, but it's still about winning a league. I just think his win-loss, and I really don't even know what it is, but he still takes pride in going long enough to get a decision. And when he pitches, his team wins that day. And so you can take the strikeouts, you can take the complete games, obviously the no-hitters, but I think that his ability to win when he takes the mound is the goal, should be the goal for every pitcher.
Where do you think are you willing to go out on that limb there?
I think that I think that for you to talk about Clayton in line with Sandy Koufax, that in itself is the greatest compliment. And I know that he and Sandy are very close. Clayton's used him as a mentor, and Sandy watches every start that Clayton makes. So I think it's a great comparison. But again, when you talk about those two guys, you can flip a coin. I'll take that.
What about his interaction with the
He's great. And I think that it's two parts. I think that the one part is where young players, whether it's starters or relievers, just pitchers and players, just watch how he goes about things and how he prepares and stuff under the hood in the weight room that he's doing that people aren't privy to, that we are. And then you take the conversations that he has, and Wong will say that he's a big reason for his success in the weight room. And the conversations he has and will do, and watching how Clayton goes about things. So he's impactful not only the way he goes about things, but leading by conversation. I do. I think there was one point where was a little nerve-wracking because, you know, a guy like him, you want to do right by him, and, you know, you want everything to line up. The plays made, you know, the lineup constructed, the best way to optimize his start day. But I think, you know, as he's gone and as we've kind of continued to get to know each other more, I don't take the starts for granted. Not that I did before, but I cherish every time he goes out there because, you know, I get a chance to witness greatness every time.
You guys made a big deal during the offseason. It wasn't going to be sentimental about free signing or that so pitch. So how much is the sentimentality part of it with how you talk about it and go about interacting with it?
I think sentimental is a hard word that doesn't sit well with a player of his caliber because it kind of references not a handout, but kind of not giving him enough credit for his ability. And Clayton is the one who wanted to come back here only if we felt we valued him as a top tier starter. So it wasn't really the organization. For us to take a good look and give him every opportunity to come back here was a smart movement. Just the value of what he does on the field in the community, and he's one of the greatest Dodgers ever put on a Dodge uniform. So you've got that, and you've also got a performer in the here and now. So it's sort of a no-brainer. Yeah, so he hasn't gotten work, so to kind of, you know, lose his money, ensuring we have some potential length as starter, and we want to do that. See where it takes. Nothing new. They're not either guys taking the baseball. Blake's still up in Oregon. Washington State. She's at Washington State debate. She's a beautiful baby girl, and so he's doing what we had to do.
I know it's probably not that but like how much is that a challenge to make sure you get to work relevant?
It's a challenge. Come on, Craig?
Yeah.
It's a challenge, and I think that there's kind of part of it where you just want to put him in a game to get the continued repetitions. But the other part is that we don't know what's going to happen the next day. He's done a great job of understanding, obviously, his role. It's not the first time he's been through this where we're going to have to lean on him at some point. It's been ideal because we've won a lot of baseball games, but not ideal because his workload hasn't been what we probably would like. But that's baseball, and it'll kind of, he'll be hoping for off days at some point this summer. He got up and down 4 times. So it was a 4 and 60 exercise. I don't. Shoulder. I don't know if it was a throw, an outing. He just know that after one of his outings, he came back the next day and just didn't feel right. So I do know his shoulder.
No structural damage.
Not that I know. I think, not to get too much into mechanics, but I think there's a little bit of too much of a slide. And Justin could see it differently, but I think that he has a move towards the pitcher. But I think when it goes too much, then I think it really gets higher. I think it wasn't as, it hasn't been as much in the last couple days, but that's my eyes.